Could have me ultimately.
Yeah.
And it did break down my world by the whole like it's just yeah. Okay, first one take the evil me.
I wouldn't say evil. I'd say exciting.
Gangsta. Gangsta. Yeah. Upper crops from the air for sale.
That
Oh, I'm sorry, where did the Oh, yeah. I'll tell you what he said. 10 bucks. And we're 10 bucks for more to put the base on top of cases. So that's why there's that these here. So they see it's like it's now.
welcome in everybody.
I really didn't give it any thought. I probably think I'm probably sure. Probably is at least one or two minutes. Oh my. I think it's that's why. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I was fearing. Through people on Twitter and stuff in the negatives. I like the best speed of it. You guys are saying, oh, that's fallen like one or two. No, and go. Comparatively speaking, for what things, yeah, makes mostly development. Just a similar. It's how slow keeping yeah. But I saw just saved in 17. There was a post on Twitter. I might tell money that somebody had made an actual graphic of all the production numbers for 2025 from them to carry it to 2026. That's
As you guys can see, as Rob and Mike are still getting some things sorted out. Our breaks are here. We have the 3 mega box of 2025 Absolute Football that has 7 spots remaining. We have Stadium Club Baseball, 1 hobby box, and 2 blasters with 3 spots remaining. And what seems to be the hot product of the last couple of weeks, we have the Pulse Football multiple box with multiple autographs. I believe there are 9 autographs guaranteed throughout the 3 boxes. And we do have 9 spots remaining in that. The Absolute Football is 25 a spot. The Stadium Club is 45 a spot, and the Pulse Football is 35 a spot. And as you notice here, the table on our right side here is a brand new product of Leaf Slideshow that our wonderful host is going to break himself.
is there anything you're watching it?
I've seen a couple views go in and out.
There you go. I'm swapping. I'm just going to check that whole face down. Let's make sure. Turn there. 150. Nice color. There's one hidden though. Right. Either auto or probably something. Yeah. But tonight's the draft. That's why I wanted to go play. Oh, draft's at 7 o'clock tonight. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, there's a girl that I see here talking about when I was at the gym. They were showing her picture of all their children. I think it must have been college. She had an afro, must have been like Boston or place in the girls. Awesome. She's from UConn. She's yeah, had a light skin, had a big guy. She's the best. She's like fake beggars. Okay, Marcus is the best. There's not going to be another cake. She's targeted like. That's what I'm
And everyone's got their own opinion. You're entitled to it.
Hey, thanks, sir. You're welcome. You guys have a good night. Yes, sir. What time? He's like 5. He's live already. Oh. Yep.
Yeah, the draft's tonight.
Yeah, so I would like to get into that as well.
So I was thinking, we'll do 3 random teams a spot, 5 spots, and it's $30.
Okay.
Because there's only 15 teams.
Okay.
So I don't think that's.
Whatever you guys think. You want to just, do we want to make a line?
Yeah.
Like, we can just do it this way.
Just add it in the middle there.
Yeah, or however you want to do it.
Yep.
So, couple thoughts. One, because I am going to break that box
Leave slideshow.
slideshow. Yeah, box here in just a second. And that'll get us started and people can see that product. I wanted to get more of it. I actually thought it was cool, but we'll see. Maybe it's not as cool as I think. But we'll get into that. Another thing is, even here in the shop, like we're having a hard time getting people here at 5 or whatever. So definitely after maybe April, we consider something different or consider later or something different day or later or whatever to kind of help.
If you have any opinion, please leave it in the comment section.
Oh yeah. Yeah. If you have an opinion, definitely let us know if there'd be a better night. Also, definitely want to mention trade night's coming up. And trade night is 2 weeks away, and 2 weeks from last Saturday. And there will be so many quality products that are going to hit. And to be honest, he just threw one on there. It's not even listed for Prism and Donruss WNBA because their drafts tonight. But it's not going to be a problem us coming up with lots of quality things.
So
To break.
Bridget,
Tops is going to drop something substantial every week from now through.
That's what I was doing, so everybody can still see.
Fair enough.
So there's always going to be plenty of stuff to break, things to do. So you can see how many spots we got left. We're halfway with the Stadium Club, just 6 spots. Very reasonable. Stadium Club Hobby's been out for a while. And then we got Absolute Football Megas. We got 3 boxes of that. I haven't had those for a while, so we felt that was a good one to try. So I'm sure we got a few guys coming, and physically.
I know at least 3 people that are coming.
Yeah, just hard for everybody to get here at 5. But if you're watching, we'll provide some entertainment by opening this box up.
There you go.
Slideshow.
I didn't hear from Kevin. Is he back from his trip? They still gone?
All right.
He said he would not be in
Monday.
So this product actually just came out Friday. We did not get ours. We did not get ours until just today, actually. And so I almost ordered multiple cases of it because I was pretty impressed. Now, Scott made the comment they could have did a better job on the box, making it look a little exciting, describing what it is. So this is for me personally. And so if I hit something huge, I'll put it on eBay maybe, unless I really personally like it. So now this plastic they've used seems really over the top. I see what it is. So So it's sealed, and this was their attempt to give you a preview of what it is. There's a better piece of plastic here to kind of show you, because what we're supposed to get is clips from shows or movies. This box is pretty heavy, and potentially an autograph, but I don't think an autograph is in every one. An autograph's maybe 3 or 4 per case. So, but these are relatively affordable. As far as I think we're 125. So when you're talking about products now, that's very, very reasonable.
This is a new product for Leaf.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Debut.
Yeah, debut from Leaf. So again, box is pretty heavy. They spent some money on the spot. Okay, wow, okay. So I guess there's
You can have some thick.
yeah.
You can have some thick cards.
Yeah, so I think they're in case based on the weight, but I'm not sure.
I believe they are.
Yeah. Okay,
They're,
so we'll take a look and see what we got here. So everybody ready? First card is Michael Jackson. That's actually not bad considering the movie is about to release. So it gives you like a number like X22.1 Michael Jackson rock slide. So this was my rock slide. I don't see a serial number, but you can kind of see right through. I mean, we can't show you because you're going to see the light of the table or whatever. But yeah, it looks really cool. Like you can see through it.
You can
So,
kind of tell whenever you hold it over the white part of the.
yeah. Yep. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah. You can. Oh yeah. Look. Maybe that. Let's see. We could see. Yeah. That's cool. Yeah. So
Just leave it there.
clip from a
Another one.
yeah, clip from a performance. So Michael Jackson, I can't hate that one. So now we'll get in here, and so they just package. It's only 3 cards.
Too much side take it.
Oh no, you take a look. So let's see who we go next. Next is The Who, Rock Slide of The Who, and again, if you can kind of zoom in there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right, there, it's good.
yeah, you can kind of see. You can see through it. It's literally a clip from a show they did, a concert series or something. And again, like I said, autos are pretty rare, but The Who, pretty cool. And let's see the last one. Oh, cool. Batman and Robin the movie.
Nice.
And it is Arnold Schwarzenegger as Mr. Freeze.
Huh.
That's the scene. And it has like a weird stamp across Batman and Robin, some kind of code, 1997 comics. Christine Ross must have taken the picture on set or whatever. So pretty interesting. Now, obviously, I wish I'd have got an auto or something, but yeah, I think that's pretty cool. So something different. Again, those are like 125 a box. I can't hate the Michael Jackson. I like Batman and Robin,
Yeah.
and the Who's not
To say
terrible either.
yeah, they're all brands that everybody knows.
Yeah, and if anybody wanted a personal, we just do them at 125. If anybody thought those were really cool, so
Nice.
I will keep them. I'll be over here looking on eBay right now.
Oh, you can't. You're fine. Go wherever you want. I got nowhere to be. Go wherever you want.
Scott, remind me before I leave, where you and I leave, to discuss the possible business proposition.
Okay.
We're going to undermine Rob and we're going to take over game time. He fake walked away.
Mhm. So yeah, we're halfway on the stadium. So might take a couple of our guys walking in here to get that filled, but I'm pretty sure we do.
So, Scott, I can't remember if no, have I seen you since, I don't know when last time I seen you was. At the Chillicothe Sports Collector Expo,
Yes.
I seen a Bubble Mew there,
Uh-huh.
and it was the English version. I was so sad.
Couldn't pull the trigger on it.
Not for that big a piece at the moment.
Yeah. Here you go, Ron.
I'm looking. Is that what you're doing?
No,
Oh,
I was looking up something I was telling you about earlier.
someone was telling me about it. Okay.
Freaking Kellen Jr. over here.
This is that info on WWE.
Okay.
So, hobby production by cases,
Yeah.
Breakers Delight, Megas.
Wow. And then,
Oh, yeah.
that makes sense because they're guaranteeing that you're gonna be able to get those.
And then look how many cases of Sapphire.
Yeah.
Like that's compared to like when you compare Sapphire to Hobby, that
is crazy.
so yeah, I just like that's a lot of somebody I think they oh yeah, total cards in the product from last year to this year.
That's interesting. I mean, it doesn't shock me on the value ones
Yeah.
because I know that's their plan. Blaster value,
Well,
whatever they call them,
yeah.
they call them value ones.
And I mean, I sort of agree with that to a point too, because I don't ever recall seeing them on a shelf at like a Walmart or a Target or like they released and then that was it. Poof.
Yeah.
So, random question about these slideshows.
Yeah.
Since it's an actual slide taken from a film or something,
Yeah.
does that mean every one is very technically a one of one?
So that is a very interesting. I don't know what would stop them from. So like,
Because it's an actual piece of film.
so hardly any of these have completed in sales. And so like one of the autographs I saw was Tori Spelling.
Yeah.
And so I've seen very
Well, I assume there's a checklist of the sort, right?
There is a checklist.
yeah, I assume for sure.
It's a weird checklist though, because it'll say like there are 60 some odd cards, but then there are like 80 some movies in the
Yeah. So many are rock, so many are movies, so many are sitcoms. But I bet I didn't get mine to today. And as little as I see on here, I bet a lot of people didn't get theirs till today. On eBay. So like I saw people trying to get decent money out of like Michael Jackson, but
No, that Michael Jackson's pretty cool because that is Thriller era. That slide is from Thriller era.
is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's got the red coat with the sequence.
Well, it's funny. I brought up the checklist, and that was one of the first cards on there. So
yeah. Yeah, I'm sure that's one of the ones. And then with the movie, and it's like the 30th or 40th anniversary of Bad, something like that.
So they have base versions, metal versions, and then autographs.
Okay. Base version, metal versions, and all. So,
I don't understand. Understand this.
They have actually a lot of cool names in here. Britney Spears,
I know there's Seinfeld.
Clint Eastwood,
Yes, and I saw that as an auto auction.
Halle Berry, Kate Beckinsale, Lou Ferrigno,
See, I'd love that one.
New Kids on the Block, Oprah Winfrey, Sandra Bullock, Uma Thurman, Sharon Stone.
That's cool. There's one for De Niro, Robert De Niro. Oh, nice. Was 25.
So it looks like what I'm seeing is, let's see, let me go back. So they're called Celebrity Snaps, Movie Slides, Rock Slides, TV Slides. And those are the 1, 2, 3, 4
I'm not
different.
hating the Batman and Robin one. That's cool.
See the autograph checklist. Is it the same? Nicolas Cage is in there.
Yeah.
Spike Lee, Mel Gibson. Yeah, there's only 42 autographs. 42 autograph cards, but a lot of them are the same person doubled up.
So, guys, if you're watching at home, we just busted a slideshow and we've got a few breaks posted. You can see it's tagged at the top of the page. We're really far along on the stadium baseball break and have some movement on the absolute.
So is the WNBA, that is 2025, right?
Yeah. 25 Donruss and 25 Prism. I had a Clark cracked ice, just the silver cracked ice, out of one that I bought at like Meyer a couple weeks ago, and I want to say I sold the Clark at Chillicothe for $30.
Well,
So
I was just gonna say I don't think they're hobby exclusive, but you can hit downtown, Cindy, Don Russ.
yeah. Uh-huh.
So I wouldn't ask you this if I didn't want you to talk freely and honestly. What did you guys think of the Chillicothe show?
Well, we have two different.
Never mind.
No, we.
I'll talk. I'll say. I think it was a very well ran show,
Yes.
and I think that I learned a lot. There's a lot of pointers I could take from that show. The fact that you could text somebody
Yep.
and they'd come give you a bathroom break and stuff like that. That was really cool. And Shane did a lot of work and did a great job with it. The attendance was just okay. Does that sound fair?
I think that's fair.
Uh, I can't say if it was fair or not, just because it was a little bit different perspective show, as in there was a lot of tables.
Yeah.
So it was a spread out crowd.
Yes.
But it did seem like, for the most part, it was consistent throughout most of the day. I think that show was definitely a buyer's show for in the future. I had a couple friends who set up and said that next time that show was there, they would come as buyers.
Yeah. And so I don't know if you guys saw that they posted several more.
Mm-hmm.
And it kind of seemed like one they referred to as sports cards. And then it was like one they referred to. So I almost wonder if the next one is more of a sports card focus. And that's kind of like I kept seeing new faces when I was like, do they care about sports cards?
Right.
Or do they care about Pokemon or tennis shoes or comic books or whatever?
Yeah.
So,
Well, I would agree 100% that the effort in the show and the thought behind it was executed well.
Okay.
And just like you said with the text, like that was a big selling point for me, because a show of that size I normally don't do
yes.
unless I have like my wife with me. Now, of course, I didn't text them because I knew Nick was there and you were there and Bobby was there. So I knew I had somebody I could text and say, hey, can I run to the restroom? So Nick and Geisha came and stood at the table for a minute. But, and I even made, like, when Shane first mentioned this text hotline to me,
Yeah.
I made the suggestion to him that he should have extra change at the show in case somebody was low on change. I said, because that seems to be something people forget often.
Yes.
And so after the fact, he told me, he goes, you wouldn't believe I had to go through like $500 worth of change
Yes.
because, people forgot. But I think it was, for me, the ratio of people to tables was a little low. I think if they do it, like say they do the show there and it's just sports cards and say it's 120 tables, it would be more my cup of tea that way. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like the girl across from me, God love her, and like the stuff she had was super cool. But she had made these Pokemon
I
terrariums.
saw that.
They were really cool. But the people that are going to her are probably not the same people that are coming to me.
Yeah, 100%.
And so it's hard to tell, just people walking around who's even into sports cards and who's not.
Yeah, I also would I heard the Strongville show was pretty decent last weekend, but I've basically feel like for the most part I've heard that shows have been down the last month or so. So I don't even know if that show attendance wise would have been the same if it was 2 months ago.
Yeah.
It might have been a lot better attended. And I'm definitely not saying in any way am I saying like I think it was an okay show. I I am not saying that I could have did better or that somebody else could have
No.
did better. It's just
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Yeah.
Time of year we're at and everything like that. Like it was
It's
definitely a great effort.
it's a nice venue.
Yes.
And like you said, the effort was behind it. I didn't do bad as a dealer. Like I didn't, I'm not gonna go retire tomorrow or anything,
Yeah.
but I didn't do bad as a dealer. So I don't know,
Yeah. I honestly I don't know how many hands were into helping that situation. I know most of the weight of it was on Shane.
yeah.
And I right now wouldn't even attempt a 250 table show. Myself or 175 or wherever they were at. I personally wouldn't. Now the Circleville one is looking like it's going to be 125, but I'm not the sole person.
Right. You got
setting
help.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah, the school's help. The
Yeah.
school's a big help.
Yeah.
So that Circleville show, I looked at some dates, by the way, and that Circleville show is probably going to happen at least 2 more times this year. And then the plan in the future for it to be 4 times a year.
That'll be good.
I think that's the plan. So I was looking at some dates, trying to avoid Xenia, trying to avoid. Now, the thing that is scary is, and this happened to Justin Lamlin just last month, is Ryan and Brad can relatively turn on the dime and put a show up in
Yeah.
5 weeks that'll go.
So I will, I guess two thoughts on that same topic. One, when you're talking about the Circleville show,
Yeah.
just me off the cuff, my advice would be leave at least 2 months in between each show.
Yes.
I think you need 2 months to promote and dealers need that time to regroup and all those things.
Yeah.
And the reason I say this is because it's the same thing I explained to Brad about the Grove City show and my experience there is Brad told me their hands were sort of tied with the school, but the last 3 leading up to May are all going to fall within it's like 6 weeks, 5 weeks. They're all like stacked up and then they're not going to do one until September.
Is that what? Okay.
After May, it won't be till September at Grove City.
Do you know the date?
I don't, but I do know he said September for sure. Nothing in the summer. So, but I told him, I said, for the May show, I have to be out because it's just too many for me as a dealer, because I'm a little dealer, like I'm a one table guy, I just don't have the manpower and the means and the cards to do that.
Yeah.
So I think you need 2 months in between shows to make it happen, personally.
Yeah, I would agree.
Now it's like Southway or something like that. It's a little different.
Yeah, no, Southwick is different, and like you were saying, the dealer to table ratios. I have people trying to get in Southwick all the time because everybody's out doing shows, and I'm very honest with people, and I'm like, there's a waiting list. I probably can't get you in the show, and you probably don't want to do this show. If because I mean, people will literally ask sometimes, how many people get through this? I'm like 60 or 70. That's probably what hits average at that show. Now, does it make a huge difference that there's only 24 tables? Yeah, I think that makes a difference.
Yeah, when you look at I don't know what that ratio equates to when you look at Southway and then you look at like the Ross County show, the Circleville show.
Yeah.
But there's a ratio somewhere there of patrons to tables
It needs to hit
that you need to have.
Yeah.
And I don't know what that ratio is, but
yeah. So I would say easily Circleville there was 90 tables, and we know there was over 500 people through the door.
for sure.
So I mean, paid. I mean, there was probably closer to 6. We might have got closer to 6. So then you're looking at what? Pretty 6 people for every table.
Yeah, 6 or 7 to 1.
Yeah, 6 7 to 1. Southway, if we get 70 and there's 25 tables, you're almost 3.
Yeah.
3 to 1. Ross County, if it averages my show in Ross County, if it averages 250 people, then that's still a pretty decent ratio, I guess.
About 5 to 1.
5 to 1. So yeah, I guess that's about what
Yeah. The thing that I tell people about Southway is, and Gary and Jay, did you ever watch the video where Gary and Jason talked about Southway?
I don't
Like in depth?
remember telling me about it.
They touched on this too, but Southway to me is one of those shows where it's like going to the barber shop when you don't even need a haircut.
Exactly. I get it.
I told my wife a couple weeks ago, I said I would do the Southway show even if I was breaking even or not making money, because it's a bunch of people that I enjoy
hanging out
with and talking cards. And
Yeah, and I wouldn't name any names, but I know there's guys there that barely make their table,
yeah,
maybe double their table. They don't even flip cards enough,
right.
but they want to go hang out with the boys.
Yep.
It's there once a month, once every other month to go hang with the boys, which is perfectly fine.
Yeah.
And I'll keep doing it as long as,
It's a really good group of people there.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, and a lot of the guys, like, when you start talking about Terry and Scott and yourself, and there's a lot of the guys, Delmo, I think, is doing it this time. They do the 250 table shows too,
sure.
but they'll come there, and I think they just think it's like an easy hangout day,
Yeah.
kind of thing, like low expectations, and if you do something, then you're pro.
Yep.
But and Dale does it every time. Dale's pretty much known for his quarter boxes. People love.
I was gonna say that's the thing, is that is something that people spend a lot of time doing, is digging through Dale's boxes.
Yeah. Sure. The food is definitely not bad either.
No.
I
I would argue they have better food than most venues.
Yeah, the food's pretty good there. So, we're just chit chatting, but we do have these breaks up, and we're very close, halfway on a stadium club. If anybody wants to jump in, comment, get in a stadium club, get in an absolute. We threw last minute a WNBA because it's the draft tonight, so that's available. And then we did the Pulse multi-auto thing a few weeks back, and people seem to enjoy it. And if you missed it, I opened a box of slideshow. Do you want to see the slideshow?
I was watching.
He was watching. Yeah. Did you go? You saw that or anything?
Getting pulled. What else are in there?
What is it?
What else are in there?
So
Just celebrities.
yeah, it's mostly
Yeah.
split. Yeah, for sure. It's just movies, music, or sitcoms, basically. But it looks like it goes back into like 70s and 80s. And,
Oh, that's my gosh. 80s though, that's 70s.
yeah, I was gonna say 70s. Not that I remember the 70s.
I mean, me too. 89 is fairly 80s.
Yeah, that's when you're born, 89.
Just looking at 1 year.
So my wife is 79.
You might want to clarify that real quick.
She was born in 79.
Yeah, you might want to stay the night here.
She was, hey, this is hilarious. So I shared this thing. To me, it's funny, but I shared this thing with it's probably one of the reasons I'm pretty much a clean shaven today. But my wife was away for a couple of days, and I shared this thing. Our anniversary's this Friday, and so I shared a picture, and the picture's literally 6 years ago, and about 6 months ago, and I was like, my wife like commented on the post something very nice, like, like it's an honor to be married to you or something very nice. When I call her, I was like, hey, did you see that picture I posted? And she's like, yeah, you've really gotten old lately. And I'm like, are you like, I like accused my wife of being autistic, but like my sister was in the background laughing because she's just like, man, it's 6 years. And I'm like, yeah, thank you. So that's probably one of the reasons I'm clean shaven today, because I'm like, yeah.
I'm not allowed to shave.
Yeah. So my wife doesn't really like it.
Nick is not allowed to, right?
But what?
So
But I do it anyway.
I can trim it down to like about the length that he has his right now,
mhm.
and that's it. About 4 years ago, I let it all grow for the no shave November thing. And ever since then, my wife was like, "No, you can't shave because you look like a baby when when you shave." And
Yeah.
I've tried a couple times to do just the mustache.
So my dad, so just yesterday I had just a mustache.
Yeah.
I had just a mustache. And my dad had a mustache from like 1978 to he passed away. So it's like, no, I look too much like my dad that mustache.
When you do your alter ego, you need
Yeah.
to do
Well,
just the mustache or like just like a goatee or a soul patch
yeah,
that needs to be part of your
that's what I do remember.
Fu Manchu.
that needs to be part of your
Rockets.
the flavor saver. Yeah.
If I do remember doing that. That was what, early 2000s maybe they were doing something.
Mm-hmm.
So
I don't know. I was in
yeah.
first grade through third grade in the
Yeah,
early
yeah.
2000s.
Gosh,
So
I'm
weird.
old.
Like I had a child in therapy 2000.
Yikes.
So
How old is your
Allie is 25.
25? Okay.
Yeah. She's 20.
Oh, goodness gracious. I can't believe, like, I graduated high school in 2002, and I had like a couple of my classmates had children within months of when we graduated. And so now their kids are graduated and done with college. And, and I've got a second grader. And I'm looking at them thinking, at the time, I thought you guys were crazy for having kids so young. Now I'm looking at it thinking maybe you guys were genius because you got through all that infancy and now you're not even old and you can enjoy being an adult with your grown kids. Oh, I'm sure it was hard for us when we had our kids, so I can't imagine how hard it was when they were 18 and 19 doing that.
Studies that the age people are getting married and have their first child is just later.
Really?
So I was 22. And yeah. So I was married at 22 and had a child at 23. So, and looking back at it, I'm like, I was a kid. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We got married in 2015, but we've been together since 2012.
Never been married, but
You're married, sir.
I
hate to tell you.
I zoom in on my ring finger.
Well, it's like I tell everybody, a ring doesn't change anything. This current situation that you're in, you're married.
Not according to the government and or my taxes.
Well.
So. But my My little one will be 15 in August, so
I'm glad you came.
15.
yeah.
Forgot to do something that
Yeah, older than you, Mike.
Yeah.
First day of junior year, I had to miss.
Wow.
I hope that the 4 people watching are getting entertainment out of our life stories
Right.
today.
Yeah. Our deep dives. Well, I was looking up the WNBA draft. First pick is the Dallas Wing. They're projecting in the mock drafts that they're going to draft Ozzie Fudd. So they may end up with both UConn guards in back-to-back drafts because Paige Beckers is.
Yeah.
How crazy is that?
There's a little bit more to that. If you know, you know.
I don't know. Somebody's commenting. Well, our moderator's back here.
Yeah. I would pay attention. I thought it was
You know what? I'm going to mute this just in case I'm wrong. Pretty sure.
So somebody commented, and I can't see that yet.
You could be right.
Sound like somebody came.
Tyler, Scott, and Scott.
Boy, why would you? If that's the case, Ozzie Fudd and Paige Beckers. Okay, but if that's the case, why would you, as the Dallas Wings, put yourself in a situation where that is in your locker room now? You know, because what if it doesn't work out?
Maybe down a light of fire under both of them.
Maybe. Oh, boy, I don't know about that one. Now that you say that.
So, oh yeah, I do see some comments. Yeah, I don't think anybody jumping it, but Tyler was saying he was looking forward to the next Circleville show, and yeah, I appreciate that you thought of that show. I tried to just kind of be more like the mayor kind of thing is what I tried to do, but the Circle City schools helped a lot, and stuff like that, and we'll gear up the marketing machine and try again, and hopefully it's a good turnout again.
Do you have so are you at liberty to say what month anyway that you're
Yeah, so I might even have it. I think I was giving them 2 options: a late June and an early July, as a summer. And then it was honestly, I was looking at September, early October. So I would be wanting to, before I'd confirm that, wanting to see what
check with those guys.
Brandon Ammon.
Yeah,
Bought a spot in break 2.
stadium. Okay, so and he already paid. So can you write down Brandon? So yeah, appreciate it, Brandon.
Yeah.
Leaves 2 spots in the Stadium Club baseball.
Yep, just 2 spots, and
You said Brandon A.
yep, he jumps in.
Yeah, so we're down to 2 in that.
Yeah.
Weirdly enough, like my stream on my computer is not picking up comments either.
That is weird. Yeah. Mine's picking up. It picked up some
Sorry.
comments.
It's like a cat. Come here.
I was actually thinking because I was looking at how I keep a calendar on my desk at home of the shows that I'm committed to and stuff.
Wi-Fi, I'll fix it.
And I was looking at because I knew you had said June, and I was like, 4th of July falls on Saturday. That next day might be because a lot of people will try to avoid the holiday weekend.
Yeah.
That next day might be perfect.
Then going even farther than that, I was thinking that because I'm sitting there looking at Xenia. I'm looking at other shows that I do. Looking at what's already scheduled close until the top page.
For everybody.
And it's looking at December 20th, Sunday, December 20th. I'd like a pre-Christmas.
Yeah.
School would have just let out.
Yeah, because you said Ross County is going to be early December this year,
Yes,
right?
it is. It's like around the 5th.
So,
We have been given a topic of discussion in the chat.
Sure.
What is your guys' thoughts on the talk of Mark Wahlberg playing Pete Rose in a movie?
That is an I do not know that.
And
But
what would be
it
your
might not be bad. I mean, he's a fit gentleman, and
Pete Rose is ugly.
well,
So what are you saying about Marky Mark?
No,
You gotta-
he's a handsome man.
Just let it out, Scott. Tell us. You got a man crush. It's okay. No, he would be good.
Yeah,
He would be good at that.
I mean, they're not going to make him ugly.
He's an athlete. I mean, he's very athletic because he
Yeah.
plays
Oh yeah,
golf and what was the football movie he did?
Yeah.
The Replacements or something like that,
No.
where he was an eagle.
He was the Eagle. No, that's not the
Not
replacement.
the Replacements.
Oh, gosh, I can't remember. Starts with an I.
Oh, Invincible.
Yeah.
Invincible.
yeah.
Yeah, that's. And Mark Wahlberg is 54 years old.
Wow.
So he's going to be playing Pete Rose.
He's 13 years older than me.
Yep.
And looks like he's 25 years younger than me. I got to get to the gym.
It's not the gym. It's
To the plastic surgeon.
well, you're on the right track. It's money.
Well, yeah.
Never seen a person with money look ugly.
I also don't think he eats as much pizza as I do.
That's probably. But I mean, I think that is all money. Like, you have a personal trainer, like
Yeah.
slapping your hand, like,
Yeah.
no, you're eating the.
I don't know. He is a Boston guy, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a Boston guy,
And
he
his
has
brother owns
Wahlburgers.
Wahlburgers.
Yeah. I think he does that fasting where he only eats like 6 hours a day.
Intermediate fasting.
Pretty sure.
I do the exact opposite of that.
I eat all day. Yeah.
There's only about 6 hours I'm not eating.
I do intermediate breaking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's 8 hours a day I don't eat.
Yeah.
I'm asleep.
Wow. Guy Male. Scott liked the Ponset, by the way.
It was good.
I don't know anything about Pokemon.
What do you want? Pokemon. Calm down over there, itchy fingers.
Come on.
So, yeah, we said this earlier, but obviously next week we're going to do something with Topps Chrome football. Then we'll have a trade night. We'll do something with Topps Chrome football.
I think. Are you saying do something with Topps Chrome, Monday Mayhem, and Trade Night?
Probably.
I would swim in that pool because that's what everybody's gonna want.
Yeah. And so Monday Mayhem or the trade night, probably Monday Mayhem. I'd like to do an affordable one and put your big
High
boy
end,
pants
yeah.
on. Yeah.
I think we saved the big boy pants for Trade Night.
Well, that might be true. It might be harder to get one.
Well, you're also gonna have. So you have a Monday trade night, and then you're gonna follow trade night with another Monday 2 days later.
Yeah. So if it didn't fill,
So if you do try a big one on trade night and it doesn't,
yeah,
you can finish it on Monday.
well, then we'll be doing
We'll just make the
sure
people
Bowman
starve.
basketball
Yeah.
Yep.
When's it release?
the very next week.
Okay.
Yeah, very next week. So
So we have Topps Chrome football,
yeah,
Bowman basketball.
and I think it's Topps Chrome Black baseball.
Yep.
And then you're skipping 2 weeks and you got Bowman.
Baseball.
This is the first Bowman basketball in a long time, right?
Long time. Yeah. And the first product in a long, long time to have both the draft pick people and the.
That's right. I heard that.
Yeah, so it's like flag and.
It's going to be a pretty extensive checklist then.
It is. It's 100 prospects and 200 stars, I think.
I wonder how we're going to have to.
Yeah, I don't know how we would break that.
We're gonna have
That
to-
is a-
We're going to have to get creative with that.
Here, I think I can. While we're multitasking here. Um, so I guess
Okay.
You could pair some up.
How many go
With
into NCAA and let's see how many there are. Oh gosh. Probably.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. So how many is there 6 divisions in basketball or is there 8? 6. So you could do it by divisions and then also divide it down by conferences. So you'd have your however many divisions and then you'd have, Big 10, SEC, ACC. You'd really only probably need like the big 4,
See if I can count.
which would give you like 10 spots in the break.
3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 19, 20, 21, 22. Yeah. It's basically going to be double the NBA teams.
Yeah. And even if you did like, the Big 10 and the Sun Belt and the SEC and the Conference USA or whatever, and like you could put 2 college conferences together. We also have the other thing to think about is we have the draft next week.
Yep.
Which would be an optimum time if you have any. Do you still have any like draft picks or Bowman U or anything like that that's college uniform football?
Football.
Yeah.
Have some blasters, some Bowman U blasters, but they're a couple of years old now. Yeah, you're every year old.
Oh gosh, that's giving me flashbacks.
Oh, that terrible break that
We did a case break.
Yeah. Has anybody seen? Oh, my phone's back there. Your phone's off charging. Yeah. Like my phone is charging.
You want to bring? I got a charger up here. You may borrow, sir.
I still have a big stack of Jackson Smith and Jigwas
Oh yeah.
from that one.
Now would be a good time to
Yeah.
probably move those. So I should wait till Rob comes back because this might blow his mind too. I don't know.
I think that the people, when they see Slim Shady, they're gonna have their mind blown regardless.
Oh my gosh, that is gonna.
Geisha was the first one that was not Roberto that got to see. I
Was
told her, I
she-
said, if you don't laugh during this whole video, you can have whatever you want.
And when she ended up crying on the floor laughing so hard.
The very first time that Slim Shady popped up, she started laughing.
Yeah.
We ended up doing that.
It was like he put
Hilarious.
the mask on.
So
just-
fun. I think he needs to lean into that more. This alter ego, and we need to come up with a name that's not even related. Like, something way out there. I don't know what.
Do you watch Key and Peele? You ever
Mm.
seen any Key and Peele skits? They do like one where they're kind of poking fun at football intro names. So like we
Yeah.
could probably get a couple names from that.
There you go.
Quattro.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
The artist really known as Mouse.
We'll just call them Little Pockets.
Yeah, he needs to lean into that more. That's funny. Well, since he's stuck, I'll tell you guys because I still find it mind blowing. So I sent a Patrick Mahomes kaboom to PSA.
Mhm.
Came back last week. And one of the customers here, it belonged to him. He picked it up at the show on Saturday. I tried to buy it because he's not a Mahomes fan. He didn't want to sell it. He wants to hold it and see what he can do. And I told him, I said, I think you should wait till the season starts because it's super down right now.
Yep.
Especially with the moves they're making in the offseason. If they come out and win, and they're 4-2 or something like that, it's going to skyrocket back up.
Yeah.
But anyway, just as I was comping the card and trying to come up with a real fair price for it currently, I was like, I wonder what the pop is on that Mahomes downtown. So I go into PSA and look it up. 2025 Donruss, Patrick Mahomes downtown, PSA 10. What do you think the pop report is on that? Just take a guess.
I mean, it's gonna be stupidly low or stupidly high.
It's going to be stupidly
I
high.
think it's gonna be stupidly high. You know, I don't know, a couple hundred probably.
285 would be my guess.
285.
That's probably still
Scott
too
says
low.
a couple hundred.
20.
770. PSA 10s.
So that's the one card that they printed right.
Now, my theory, I was talking to the guy set up beside me at the show because I was telling him this. My theory on this is if there's 770 10s, there's probably at least that many. I didn't look it up, but there's probably at least that many 9s in production. And how many that are raw? They probably made 3,000 Mahomes downtowns or more. So why? This is just me, like playing devil advocate, I guess. Why is it worth so much money if there's so many of them? Because for a card to be worth over $1,000 when there's 769 others in the world just like it.
Yeah. I mean, to an extent, I think that's hitting on people who don't know how to research
Yeah.
the cards. You got people who they see a PSA 10 and they just like,
Yeah.
you know, you're not gonna get anything better, whatever they put the price on it.
Right.
You know, the people aren't going in checking the pop account. I'll bet you a lot of people don't even know that pop
Right.
thing exists.
Right.
You know, so
Rob, how many you missed the punchline of the conversation.
okay,
Patrick Mahomes downtown.
yeah.
2025 Donruss. In a PSA 10, how many of those do you think exist?
Well, I think what people assume is that it's a rare card.
Yeah.
And so probably people assume it's only a handful to maybe 20. But my guess is maybe 70.
You're close.
Okay.
Put a 7 in front of that 70.
Really? 707?
Pop reports. I'll pull it up. It might be higher now.
Okay. So if
But I'm guessing based on that there must be 3,000 of those cards made.
I would say,
Like that's just
I mean, they
crazy to
can
me.
limit the amount of cases they produced, and usually not every time it was a case hit. So
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I don't think anybody really thinks they're super rare if they thought about it.
Mhm.
Yes.
The pop report is up. It's now at 812.
Wow.
Does it tell you the 9s? Can you see the 9? Get like
Oh, we could look it up. So Donruss number 8. Search. There we go. 2025 Donruss. Downtown.
so. This is what I got.
Yeah, there you go. 812, 209. So what's total pop? 1,043 in the PSA system. It's pretty impressive that the jump rate's 77%. But yeah, I mean that's a ton of.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
I was expecting what you guys said. I was expecting to see 200-ish, maybe.
Because that number even still seems high for
Right.
a card that's supposedly that rare.
Right. Well, when you think about I had this conversation with somebody else. When you think of the term short print or super short print, like for me, short print is like maybe 50 or less. And super short print's going to be like 10 or less.
I would even say short print's like 100.
Yeah, sure. Especially in football and baseball where yeah.
But to be honest, they probably, they probably use the term short print, for.
Yeah, and you could
they
say
print 2 million of a card. Well, 1 million is a short print.
right.
You know.
I don't know. It was just a very eye-opening statistic when I looked that up and I thought, I wonder if we're about to see, like I've heard from different people, either the case hits are either gonna drop or they're gonna go way up because there are no more being made by Panini. I wonder if they're just gonna stay kind of where they're at. But
and this is strictly my own viewpoint, I think that they will drop to an extent if the hype around the tops stays for however long.
Tops case hits
are
good.
good.
Then I think that the interest in the Panini ones will go down somewhat. Because even if they keep doing sets and having kabooms downtown stuff like that, there's going to be a little bit less interest just because they don't have the license. And if Topses are all right,
Right.
I mean, if it signals anything, the Panini Prospects that we had broke last week has kabooms in it, and that's still a significant chase for some people, especially being a baseball case hit.
Right.
I don't know, it's prospects. So
Yeah.
Will a Patrick Mahomes kaboom without a Chiefs logo or anything like that be as, I mean, you've seen,
Right.
I'm sure you've seen the pictures of stuff like the kaiju cards and stuff like that. That's gonna be, those are garbage.
Those are the new downtowns, and I think that will take over the downtowns. Yeah. Now, what I will say is, I had seen a video of Mr. Tom Brady breaking open a box, and one of the smaller case hits that is labeled ultraviolet, they have that in baseball, and they look nothing alike. So I don't know if there will be any complaints there. It's like, this is an ultraviolet and this is an ultraviolet, and neither one look alike.
Yeah. Is that going to throw off the Topps Chrome baseball people?
Yep.
That are used to.
So, I may explain this in a video sometime, but I think I was telling Nick this. This is just weird. So we were just sitting around. So I saw Topps introduce Topps hoops basketball, and I was confused.
Yeah,
because hoops is
so
Panini
brand.
Yeah. So I literally heard somebody explain this. For some reason, the NBA license literally is the ones that own hoops, the name brand.
Oh,
So when it switched
Right.
to Topps,
that's fascinating.
they got hoops.
Yeah.
So yeah, literally they've been shown images of hoops basketball, which I assume we've been asking for another product that's reasonable.
Yeah,
And so hoops will be another kind of like a Donruss level
Yeah.
basketball product.
Well, yeah.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
It's like I've always been a big fan of the hoops
Yeah.
products, so
Yeah.
to have a new set, that'll be
Yeah, I thought that was neat. So
That makes sense because hoops existed before Panini.
yeah, it did.
So it's not like Prism where
Should we close out the Stadium Club? Should we be the heroes?
2 spots. Heck yeah.
You can't be a good guy and the person that saves the world. That's from a show we're currently watching, so
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
called Invincible. So
I,
45 a spot, so 90 total.
are you sure you guys want to do that, or do you want to wait and see if anybody else pops in, or are we questioning if other people are going to pop in?
Wait 5 minutes, maybe. Give chance to others.
5-minute warning
5 minutes.
Yeah.
We have
before
someone
Nick
here that
and Geisha make some bad decisions.
well, yeah,
Yeah.
Might be
Someone save
willing
me,
to-
please.
close out the stadium. So stadium 25, that's for a hobby. And 2 blasters.
We could put Kevin in. He'd never know.
That's true.
And discharge
And then
it
when he
like,
gets here,
okay.
we'll just ask.
If he's drunk on a golf course, we'll just tell him, "Hey, you texted us and said."
Yeah, that'll work.
The gopher he was talking to on 16. Told
Yeah.
him that he was getting his back right.
Did you
Huh? Just looking.
Did you watch any of the Masters or see any?
Very, very.
So Rory disclosed that the 2 to 3 weeks leading up to the Masters, that he was on just random days, he would take their daughter to school, hop on a plane, and fly up to Augusta and play and practice, and then fly back home and be back home for dinner. And so now there's a bunch of people in an uproar saying, "Well, you shouldn't be able to play that many practice rounds on the course leading up to it." Blah 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 blah.
It's not here yet.
So
That's fine. Let's take this.
Nothing.
yeah, so that's a whole thing now.
Yeah, that's weird. I mean,
What is it? How dare you actually want to practice?
Right,
Um,
right. Well, and the way I look at it is he gave up. He chose not to play in the 2 to 3 tournaments leading up to it, where he could have made money to go practice. So
so Rory would fly up and practice at
Augusta.
and so now people are saying that's not fair.
I mean, Jason Day plays Murphy.
Yeah.
Freaking 3 days a week
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
still can't win it. Is what it is. I don't know. I just pulled one of his Roy McIlroy PSA 10 out of my box back there. Just sold it for $250.
Nice.
The guy didn't even make me an offer. He just bought it.
Yeah, I'm sure anything Rory is super hot right now.
Well, I have another one. I just don't know if I want to sell it because it's like, do I want to? I don't really collect racing or I don't really collect racing or golf.
Right.
I have a lot of Tiger stuff.
Yeah.
And so
Now's not the time to sell Tiger stuff.
yeah, I know.
Let all this blow over.
But yeah, sometimes it's trying to figure out what I want to like to use. Do you use your card ladder much?
Yeah.
Is it fairly simple for you to use? Because I signed up for PSA today.
Oh, okay.
I did. I finally broke down because it's like, I mean, I just can't. I just can't have $4,000 out of business
Yeah.
working money when I don't need it for 3 months. No, it's not. It is what it is. It's like my capital, like for me and Jim. I mean, Kevin were talking the other day, and he's got more than me out.
Mhm.
But it's like he's also not selling it. He's not depending on having it for purchasing power.
Yep.
And it is it's like I'm sitting there looking at the safe. I'm like, where's all my money? It's that PSA.
Yep.
And I mean, it's a lot easier. I mean, I have one credit card when it gets sent back. So, but I may have you help me try to get my first order, or if you told me before, you might
It's
work something with like help me clean my car, or like I pay you to clean cards or whatever.
oh, okay, yeah.
So, but
Yeah.
because I don't have a problem with that stuff.
Right.
It's just the finances out there, and then
Yeah.
but
Yeah, I use card ladder quite a bit though. I mean, it's the trick with card ladder is you have to spell everything correctly.
oh no,
If you misspell
yeah.
even the one thing,
Well, I just broke down today and got it.
it'll
Well, because I was trying to figure out. I thought that they would have more listings or give you more of a value. Like, as an example, that card that I put on our Facebook page, that's in the guy's dollar box.
Oh,
It was like
okay.
Kevin Garnett.
Yeah.
Last one sold for 518 because it's the 1 in 10 case hit card. Go back. That's when the original case hits. So it's like a nothing better than an 8 is sold in 3 years. So what is the value on something if it's a 9 or a 10? But it doesn't. They can't give you information because it doesn't have information
Right.
because it's not out there. And it's,
Yeah.
that kind of confused me. But other than that, it's I looked at it all the day. It was interesting.
PlayStation 3 and like
Yeah. Card ladder is very.
Well, because I looked up like the Roy McIlroy rookies, and it said, "Hey, one sold yesterday for 200." So I'm sitting there going, "Okay." So I started laying out 249, and didn't even get a best offer because someone bought it immediately because they're not out there.
Right.
Nobody really sends.
Do you use the picture feature a lot?
I don't. And I'll tell you why. A long time ago, when I first signed up for it, I tried to use it a lot.
Mhm.
And I was watching a video where it was another like influencer or whatever, said if you use Card Ladder, do not use the scan feature. It will not give you all the results. And I just put it in my memory bank and then kept going. And the very first Grove City Card Fest, I happened to be over at Ryan's table early that morning before the show even started. And Ryan told another dealer, never use the scan feature on Card Ladder. Always type it in because you won't get all the results by scanning. And so ever since then, it's just stuck in my head.
Yeah.
I just don't even use it.
Well, but you could, if you're not sure exactly what it is. you could
Yeah.
scan
Now I
it
will.
to get
Yes.
title.
Yeah.
Put it-
Now.
to get an accurate title.
Yes, and I will tell you, I have used it when people send Pokemon stuff with me to get graded, and I don't know what the heck,
Yeah.
like how to title that, because I don't know the first darn thing about Pokemon. I use it for that because it gets me right where I need to be.
Yeah.
It was a box of
But I use Card Ladder mostly for slabs anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, if
Okay, do you remember the
most stuff, like you said, if there's something I don't know what it is, I'll take a picture of it. But even eBay, because I have the eBay
Mhm.
like
Right.
okay.
So he was set up at the show,
Okay.
and I went through his stuff. Like I bought Michael Jordan, like what were they?
I actually seen a video the other day that
Shop.
blew my mind. It was on TikTok. I don't know if it's
Yeah.
a Canadian exclusive thing right now,
Mhm.
but it was this guy, and I don't know if it was his daughter or whatever, but they have an app that when you're at a show, you can take pictures of what's in your showcase, and if anybody's there looking for certain things, it'll tell you what table has what.
Oh,
And I thought that was really cool.
that is really cool.
Yeah.
It's like it's better than the.
That's almost like, that's almost like having a map and dropping pins
Correct.
with all the things you're.
They
That's super cool.
that it eliminates the chaos of having to walk completely around the show if you're looking for
Yeah.
one thing specifically.
And especially at a bigger,
If you think you're on
you get to the 100, 200, 500 table shows, the
Yeah.
national,
why
that would be a game changer for something like that.
support. It's not in the sheet. It doesn't. What?
I'll have to look it up again later. I know I looked it up yesterday, and
Did you go? Oh, and he. Oh, by the way, I have that for you. And to find out, he said, I use my hand for too many things. That's like sorting cards.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't think that was it. I'm like, okay.
I will definitely find it before I go to bed tonight. But it was the coolest thing.
Yeah.
I don't know who the guy was, but he was showing a customer the app,
That's super cool.
and he told the customer like this girl and her dad came up with the idea.
Yeah. I mean, I've gone, like I've thought before, like how it would be cool if every dealer, how pretty much every dealer has a tablecloth
Yeah.
It'd be cool if every dealer on their tablecloth could have printed on there at least their primary thing.
Yeah.
Tripod.
And I would hope that doesn't make people just breeze on by.
Yeah.
My idea though is it would help you find the thing that you're primarily looking for. You know,
Yes.
like say yours would be baseball, for example,
Yeah.
and mine would either say NASCAR or WWE.
Yeah.
Last year's like
Now I did see, I don't know, I hate seeing things on Facebook, but it was a cool concept if it was only a concept that they had made. I don't know if it was Zion or somebody, but they had made a slab case that once you inserted the slab, it would light up green. The case was compatible with a tablet and you could go through and see what slabs were in there. I had never seen anything after that, but
what happens.
You need it. Well,
Well, two guys blew my mind at the show Saturday that walked up, and the guy was like wanting to show me a picture or something.
yeah.
And he pulls his phone out and he's like, "Oh, here." He goes, "Actually, let me show you on the big." And he had one of those new Samsungs that opens.
That's what, yeah.
And I go, "What is that?" And he goes, "It's my phone." I go, "What?" Like I had not seen it, so it like
our buddy Clay has. Oh,
Yeah.
it's amazing. It's like a book, but it's like
it's huge. I mean, it's like the size of a mega box.
Yeah.
I was like, "What are you doing?" But then you close it, and there's another screen on the backside. Well, the one thing that we could do to help at like Southway and Chillicothe and Circleville is in the past we've done little flyers where we've taken people's logos and put on there.
Yeah.
Maybe it'd be cool to compile an entire list of all the dealers and just put their primary. Like I was telling Nick, I've always thought it would be cool if everybody that when you go to a show, everybody has a tablecloth on their table. It'd be cool if your tablecloth would say like your primary thing. Like Nick's would say baseball. Mine would say NASCAR. Somebody else would say, whatever. Not that that's the only thing you have, but it would make things easier for people.
To kind of identify.
It might be nice to make a list for the shows and just put everybody's primary thing, vintage baseball or whatever.
the list for a show until think always people that support you know what? Did you forget game time collection?
What do you?
That was awful nice of Shane.
Shit. Oh, are you talking about?
We put like all these people were at the show, blah blah blah, JSS,
So yeah, I found it.
Oh,
Check
all these
this.
friends of the shop and all this.
Hopefully this isn't too loud.
Well, I think he was thanking people that helped specifically with the show. Because like Terry and Scott were there setting tables up. Like that's why they were on there. I saw that post. Yeah, I think he was talking specifically people that like physically helped.
I know.
Aside there, I was looking for it. How did you take it? Thank you.
Did you use the app to get that?
Yes, I did.
That's sick, huh?
Yes, it was like, can you get this? Those words. I knew I saw it somewhere, but I couldn't remember where. So
She created the app.
nope. Sorry.
I'm serious.
Sorry, she's my friend. But I was thinking someone really smart needs to do this sooner because
So this app she has, her and her dad created it. Basically what it does is it maps out the floor plan of the event you're at. You input the card you're looking for. It will flag for any vendor that has the app, the card you're looking for, and they'll either just tell you it's have it or no. And if you say yes,
It's called card catcher.
it
Yeah.
shows your logo, where to walk to so you can pick it up.
okay, so Charles, no, I know where they are.
That's what they did. Imagine every actual show did that, and you're like, okay, I'm looking for these 7 cards. I know where to go. You're in here 2 seconds. You're in and out, but now you see 3 people with the same card. Now you can gauge centering, whitening. That being said, we have 85. We would do 80.
I was gonna say
Yep.
75.
We think
But
80 is fair.
obviously the concept of, a bigger show
Yeah.
where you if you're going to looking for something,
Mhm.
whether you're on limited time.
So is that relying on? How do you just take a picture of it?
So that's what I was trying to look into. And I
I'm
don't,
wondering how cumbersome it is for the dealer, because that would take some effort.
yeah.
like in my head, I'm just thinking about, if we brought this idea to like the Ross County show and told people about it and said, "Hey, you should download this app and do this." I wonder how many people are going to be like, "Man, that's a lot of work."
I
know?
mean,
Or is it something that's, I guess it would take some time playing with the app to see.
yeah,
It's
I
a
guess
great idea.
I'll give it a try because I guess my next show would be Xenia. But I don't know if you heard our conversation. I had ran across the video on TikTok the other day that it's an app that basically, depending on obviously the event, but more card show related, you can pull the app up. If there's a certain card you're looking for, it'll map out where it's at the card show and if somebody has it.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, on Facebook for some reason for me it's not giving me all the messages. So I could try to look on my phone. I hope we're not ignoring.
Well, I think they're gaining valuable information, if anything,
Some
how,
of it.
how to
A lot of
invade our
shop talk.
lives. Yeah.
A lot of shop talk, that's for sure.
Completed, sales. Valuable information, if anything. That's how
I see where Scott Hill asked what the break was. Do we need to flip to the camera so they can see
Yeah,
that stuff instead of?
we're real close on Stadium Club. Matter of fact, we have somebody here willing to step up. We were just trying to.
We got absolute football, 7 spots left at 25 apiece. That's 3 mega boxes. Stadium Club baseball is 1 hobby, 2 blasters. We got 2 spots left. I guess we could actually update that. It would help. 2 spots left on that.
If you can, let me slide out real quick. I gotta still entertain the idea of what's about to happen next.
And then we've got Pulse Football. No movement on that one yet. $35 a spot. That's a guaranteed autograph, though. And then the fourth one that we just sort of impromptu added in because tonight's the WNBA draft is a WNBA mixer with Prism and Donruss, 2 Prism blasters and a Donruss Mega. It would be 5 spots, $30 a spot, and you'd get 3 random teams in that. So that's what is on tap currently. And if you have something as far as like a personal box that you'd like opened, we can certainly probably find it on the shelf over there.
And if you weren't watching earlier, you missed the slideshow, which was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Kind of cool.
Yeah. Definitely different. It's kind of like those historic what is it they've done, like historic artifacts and stuff like that. There's going to be a certain amount of people that are going to get really into it, I'm sure.
Rob, I don't know if you got the message, but can you comment over that about what's in the Stratus break?
The Stratus break is you get a random auto. And we just kind of do it like a hit, and then we randomize it. So you'd end up with a random auto, and then you would we'd randomize the base cards, which I think is 4 additional base cards, and then just give them away. Also. Yeah, and it's 35. So I'm probably going to take off somewhat soon, but I'd like to see maybe when it breaks.
Right.
Just like to see what's in it.
Yeah, it'd be nice to get one rolling for sure.
Yeah.
I will say, Rob does have Topps Chrome WWE on the shelf back there, Hobby and Megas.
Both.
What would a personal box be on a Hobby and Mega if we were doing?
Probably 420,
Okay,
and Omega probably 90.
90. So 420 and 90. Which I know because I looked not too long ago. A person, so that price for a personal box of WWE Chrome is less than basically all the major retailers are selling the box for. I think most everybody's at 450 or above right now.
Yeah, a lot of them are right.
I did see blasters on pre-sale.
Mm-hmm.
All the major retailers are at 50, which I don't understand how they're doing that.
So I'm hoping I get some answers.
Yeah.
So I always enjoy the Topps meetings because I just feel like I get honestly some insider information. And it just helps clarify some things because my thought is that's part of the retail reserve program. They gave us plenty of it, but expect us to sell it at a price that will move.
Yeah. Did you watch? I don't know how much you watch of Jason and Gary and what their thing, but they like last week or 2 weeks ago, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was last. Anyway, recently they did one with Mario from Mars Cards.
Oh, okay.
Where they were just kind of talking with him about the shop and what that life is like, and I think he was the one that made reference that he said that he's been through like 3 or 4 Topps reps in like 2 years.
Yeah. There was only one that lasted more than maybe 6 months.
Yeah.
Now, because a lot of people badmouth Topps, my guy, just keeping it real, it'll take him 4 days to respond to me if I ask a question. But my guy literally made the time to do a Zoom call with me, told me exactly where I was at, told me exactly what I could improve, told me exactly what I was doing well. All that sort of thing, answered all my questions, took a half hour of his time to chit chat with me. So again, on that side of things, I'm relatively satisfied.
Feeling a little better.
Based on what I was used to in the past as far as responses and things like that. Now those guys are biting off. There's basically only 4 of them covering the entire United States.
Wow.
So I know that's 760 MVP accounts, and that's not including the 400 or so prospect accounts. So yeah, I mean, I understand why it takes them a while to get back to me.
Yeah, because if there's roughly 1,200 accounts, you're talking. Actually, that surprised me. I'd think there'd be more, to be honest. But if there's 1,200 accounts spread across 4 guys,
yeah,
you're dealing with 300 card shop owners.
I might be wrong about this, but like from memory, I might be wrong. I'm not intentionally being wrong, but of those, accounts, let's say 1,200.
Yeah.
I believe 125 of them are in Ohio. So if you start breaking that down, that doesn't make a lot of sense. But there's states that literally have 3 or 4 shops.
Right.
So it's
yeah.
This is a huge thing.
Florida doesn't have a bunch.
No, probably not.
I know when because we've spent a fair amount of time in St. Pete and Tampa.
Yeah.
And I bet the one shop that I went to in Tampa is probably with Topps.
Yeah.
Because it was fairly decent sized. And it was what you would expect when you went into a card shop in Tampa, Florida. But I mean, it was the only thing when I searched, it was the only one that I could find in that area. And that's a densely populated area of Florida, Tampa, St. Pete, Clearwater. And I know, we vacation in Ocean City, Maryland, and there's a card shop there that 1,000% is not part of Topps. There's no way they're direct with anybody.
Is it Would you say it's just more flea markety kind of?
I would, nah, I mean, not so much flea markety as just, I think they are buying everything on the secondary market, and their prices reflect. Yeah,
Okay.
and I think they're also aware that they're on the boardwalk at the beach where people are on vacation,
Mhm.
and so they can probably charge a premium because somebody's just walking down like, oh look, we could get a box of cards and open it. Never mind that it's 25% more here than
Yeah.
anywhere else. So yeah, that's
So yeah, if I do take off in a little bit, we can communicate.
oh yeah.
what
Yeah,
I can
you're fine.
grab and-
Like I said, I'll for sure owe you. So
So
I'm gonna do.
there is less people here than usual.
Yeah.
Physically. And I just, again, we may revisit the time frame. Or maybe even the day. If there's a profit, the day that we better to go later
Yeah.
or whatever.
I think, when you look at your whole week and what night, so just using this as an example, one of the restaurants outside of Amanda, actually two restaurants outside of Amanda are closed on Mondays
Yeah.
because they said they just don't do enough business. And like for the longest time,
We were close.
you guys were closed here physically on Sundays and Mondays. Yeah. Now I could see Sunday being very like hit or miss.
Yeah. And it is. Like yesterday wasn't very good, but we've been open enough that it's been
Yeah.
mostly it's good.
Yeah, I could see that being a day where you're going to have some really good days, and then you're going to have some really slow days. But Monday, I would guess, is probably the slowest business day of the week for every
Well,
business.
Yeah. And you tossed around the idea of Thursday night. It's not a terrible idea. Because if we go Friday, so I have to worry about Friday night football. Certain times of the year.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
And a lot of people are getting paid by Thursday or real close, getting paid.
Even, I mean, honestly, even a Wednesday, I think would probably be
Better
than Monday.
Yeah.
And I'll take blame for some of it because I think I was the one that originally was like, "Hey, how about Monday?" So
We're gonna have Monday Mayhem with Bike on.
it's gonna, yeah, we're gonna have to rename somebody, like Tim or Tom or Stadium Club is full.
Was that thanks to people that are in this room? Yeah.
What else did you get?
This
Oh yeah, I like that.
Okay. So, yeah.
Are you gonna open it over here?
do yours.
We can do that one first, and then if you want to do that one, okay. Well, we'll get Nick over here to do our random,
Yep.
and
That sounds good. So, right now I'm only refunded one guy. Because I think we've only got one spot taken.
Yeah. Absolute, which was David.
Yep. Which that's
Oh yeah, he's easy to.
your business, Roberto.
And I was gonna say that's large, but I didn't want to flatter you too much.
Camera's not facing me. They might be scared.
Yeah.
All right. So we got a random to do now, right?
Yep.
Time to get to work.
Time to make the donuts. Not like that.
Yeah, time to make the donuts.
It's commercial.
I really want to try to make, people take those like Pillsbury dough and they make donuts out of them.
Yeah.
I really want to try to do that at home sometime. It's off topic, but or better plan would be to get Nick and Geisha to bring us some more of those cronuts because those were
Those good.
Next time
Those are dangerous. I can't be near those because, yeah.
Oh, that's what I'm called. Yeah, it's
Here's a pack of regular sleeve. There's this one was open laying here.
okay.
I didn't know if it was regular or these are there.
Order mine.
Okay, like.
Got sleeves just floating all over the place.
All right, Miss Lady, since you filled the break, give me a number between 1 and 5, please, and thank you.
4.
4 it is. And just to double check, we do have the randomizer up,
Did say 1.5.
and this would be number 1, number 2,
No, you're fine.
number 3, and number 4. So let's see if I have this.
So, oh my God.
So I will zoom in just a moment for everyone to see.
I am here.
I guess I go for my page. I noticed in the last video I had my hat on, and that's all you can see in the front of the video is my
I remember you saying
the
that.
bill of my hat. We'll do like
Stadium Club.
over the top.
So now that we have the randomizer out of the way, I will shut this off.
Yeah, no.
And this is the teams that everyone was assigned. I think that's a nice view there.
So you got David with the NL Central, Corey NL East, Brandon AL Central, Doug AL East, Nick NL West, Geisha AL West.
Not a baseball fan, I see.
You guys,
We got the NL West.
you guys got the West teams, which is not a bad situation to have.
So it's either Kurtz or Shohei. That's what we're
Yeah.
after.
I did not bring my knife, so we're going to use these guys. Just try to not blind everybody. We didn't get the light out today either, did we?
Oh, Rob slacking. That's all he could think about was leaving.
Yeah. He messaged me earlier and goes, I'm going to be leaving early.
Yeah, that was the first thing he said as soon as I got in. I'm probably not going to stay the whole time.
Don't worry, the kids will mind the store.
Yeah, that's why I told him. I said, nah, this will be practice for us anyway.
Yep. No problem. All right. Biggio, McClanahan, Green, Aaron Judge. I like the greens.
Blaster exclusives.
Those are nice. I like the greens. Devers. Job. Woo. Concentration. Shota. Ellie. And Westberg.
Just so you know, I will take those mics with me and I'll let you know if I'm able to get anything off of them.
Oh, yeah. But there's, even if it's not chopped up, at least we see if there's something.
Yeah.
They got recorded back then.
Chase Petty.
And then whatever you come up with something with it,
Yeah.
even without the. Hey.
Thank you, sir. Enjoy your evening.
We'll keep an eye out for that other mystery guy,
Yes.
the
It'd be
Slim
fun.
Shady guy. Yeah. So his name should be Marshall for Marshall Mathers. Yep. Your alter ego name is going to be Marshall. Willie.
Adamas.
I was getting ready to ask, is it Adams or Adamas?
Adamas.
Soto. How's Soto working out in New York?
I think he's doing better this year. I think he was leading the team in home runs as of the other day when I checked.
Nice. Savage Sluggers, Langford. Those are kind of cool. They remind me of you might be too young to remember the show Dinosaurs. Remember that? Yeah, not the mama.
Oh, yes.
You know what I'm talking about?
Because there was also a movie that was named The Dinosaurs.
Was it same premise or different?
Different.
Okay.
But I do know the dinosaurs you're talking about.
Canerco. Cody Bellinger. Ben Rice.
I was also informed from the Gibsons that there was yard work and homework to be done. So shame on them for not doing it prior.
Well, I mean, they know what day we do this.
Mm-hmm.
Where's their priorities? That's my question. Alcantara. And the Sapia.
Also having a phenomenal year pitching for the Marlins. I don't think the man has allowed more than 2 runs over his few starts for the year.
Wow. Not like Skeens with his first outing.
Yeah.
I think he's settled down though, hasn't he?
Yeah.
He'll have a bad day here and there.
Went from a 67.5 ERA down to a 5. So
Yeah.
I think that was thanks.
Juan Soto, he's injured right now.
What, is he
Yeah,
still?
Juan Soto's
Check
injured.
that out. Why are we upside down both ways?
So that way,
Calf injury.
A-Rod. Biggio. Yours for the taking, Caminero. That was weird. I didn't know what we were about to see.
We expect them back on the 21st.
and if there are any baseball fans watching who missed the second night of the Padres walk-offs over this past week, it is highly recommended that you go watch the game versus the Rockies, as the walk-off call was probably the call of the year for the past few years.
Oh, nice.
Because the man who hit the walk-off was Gavin Sheets. And after the announcer went crazy, he said, "Holy sheets."
That's spectacular.
How's the Cubbies doing, Scott?
They are participating.
it's like being a Browns fan, isn't it?
We're the Chicago Cubs.
Shohei.
Jacob Wilson.
They are currently 7-8, 5th place.
You know, there's
not-
a lot of teams that are in that 7-8 win margin right now.
Yeah, they're 7-8, 5th place, but they're only 2 games out. So it's
Trying to figure out what that there. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get rid of it a little bit.
Jovado.
Couple of reds. Rushing in case of emergency. Carroll. Might be time for a new break now.
Yeah.
This one's seen. It's seen some use. Zach Wheeler. Quan. It's Freed. Kobe Mayo.
Boo.
Chipper Jones. Sapia. Lindor. Simpson. Last blaster pack. We'll get into the hobby box. See if we can make some headway in that one. McCutcheon, Tucker, Garrett Cole. I do love the way the greens look, though. I
Hmm.
think they're sharp. Ended up with some reds from, red parallels, not Cincinnati Reds, but I ended up with some red parallels from somebody, and they're pretty cool. Nice looking, too. All right. One auto per box. My goodness.
Five. Two more paper.
Scott, I think we should invest in an organizer that has the logos of multiple leagues. That way it's
Yeah.
across the board useful.
So
Malloy. Contreras. Zach Neto. Or Nito. Freddie Freeman. They could probably start calling him Mr. October, couldn't they?
Yeah.
Hunter Green. Caden Dana. The red.
Yep.
Concentration. Randy Johnson. Big unit.
Randy has one of the few autographs that I like, and it's very clean to read.
I don't know if I've seen his signature.
yeah, he has a great signature.
Does he really? I think of Randy every time. I don't know if you guys have ever seen. There's a show on Netflix called The Crew, and it was Kevin James. There's a red Otani. Kevin James portraying a NASCAR crew chief, and it's all about a NASCAR team. And he's describing this like terrible train wreck of a day, and he's like, you ever see Randy Johnson when he hit the bird with the baseball? He goes, yeah, I was the bird. Like that's how he's describing his.
That is one of Randy's autographs.
Oh, that's nice. It sort of reminds me of Tiger Woods' signature in a way.
Yeah.
How it kind of
Which
is this a what is this? Is this a negative or a
that is a black and white.
black and white? Okay.
I believe those are short prints in this.
Luis Angel Acuna.
Yep. Timu Acuna.
I was gonna say not. I don't think that's the Acuna we're looking for, but so we got. Nomar. Red Benatendi. What do you think about Scottie Pippen's son coming to Ohio State?
I didn't see that.
Yeah. He's transferring in from Cal, I think. Wyatt Langford.
What year is?
He will be it'll be his third year.
Hmm.
Because we got to talk in terms of total years now.
Yeah. Did he say why he made the transfer to Ohio State?
Nope. But they did say he averaged almost 15 points a game. So Stephen Kwan, red. Oh, there's the ink. Oh, okay. The ink's kind of cool. We'll get there in a second. Stephen Kwan for the Braves. Savage Sluggers, Fred McGriff.
Always the Braves.
The
That-
Braves.
We go into Doug.
Doug.
That's the first Savage autograph I've seen.
Fred McGriff. It's hard to.
Yeah, you know what?
Oh, that's boring. We're not going to do that.
You know what I'm thinking? Just talking out loud. I'm gonna see. I'm terrible with design.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna see if I can print one of those that's kind of lean back so that you can have put them out there so that the overhead camera can see the, but at a bit of an angle still so that they don't blind you. Yeah, kind of like. Yeah, kind of like that, but. I've got an idea, so I just don't know how.
It's like if these two had a baby, they could have. Yeah. Yeah, the green one's not. I mean, you can see it.
Yeah. No, yeah.
So if this was a little bit deeper,
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking.
that design just a little deeper would do the trick.
Yeah.
Red, Chase Utley. We're getting right in there, huh?
Yep.
All right. Kyle Tucker. Castillo. Nick Kurtz. It's the player we're looking for, I guess, but not maybe the exact parallel we were hoping for since it's a base. Red, Joey Votto. Orange, Canerco. Oh, wait.
I thought the orange were Mega Box exclusives.
I don't think I've seen anything serial numbered yet. Which is. I thought you got at least a couple.
It's been hit or miss in the boxes I've seen.
Has it?
I know the very first box we opened, we had a serial numbered Mark McGuire, but that was
You Darvish. And the red. Yours for the taking, Tatis. I love this picture every time I see that card. I just think that's cool.
mm-hmm.
This pack feels heavy.
Kind of looked heavy. Maybe it was just the angle.
Sasaki. Red Chandler Smith. Weird.
Chandler Simpson. But that's okay.
Chandler.
I was like, I don't know Chandler Smith.
Oh, that's got blue foil on it.
So I believe those are, I don't want to say short prints because I tried looking it up before, but it seemed like those were rare in itself when I did my research.
I mean, it's like a platinum blue. It's just the foil.
Yes.
All right. For the Reds, rookie. Trout, Rushman, O'Neill Cruz.
who recently achieved a milestone of the fastest player to 5 home runs and 5 stolen bases in how many ever years? I forget what it was, but
Really? Concentration. Sasaki. Jose.
Mr. Cleveland now has the most games ever played for Cleveland, I believe, and has officially hit a home run off all 29 other teams.
Really?
Yep.
Wow. Cam Smith. Schwallenbach. Spencer Schwallenbach. I guess I didn't realize he'd been in Cleveland that long.
His rookie year was 2014.
Okay. Well, that's quite a tenure. Yeah. He's in what, year 12 then?
Yep.
That's because I was thinking back to some of the other guys that were there for a while, like Tommy and
Yep. He just, I don't know. I just have everyone always says he's underrated. I don't believe he's underrated. I believe he's overlooked. Guys like Shohei and Judge that get the spotlight, but
yeah.
Jose Ramirez did right that you hardly ever see. He took a pay cut to stay long term and give Cleveland money to build
Yeah.
around him, which they haven't done a very good job of. But
His heart was in the right place.
Yep. I believe so.
Maybe he's at like a modern day Tony Gwynn in the sense that he's just because he's not doing the flashy thing, people aren't paying attention.
Yeah.
David Festa. Yours for the taking, Caminero. That's like a pink.
You can definitely tell the pink.
Yeah. Verlander.
And I guess side note, while I still had it up, I thought it was really cool that Randy Johnson takes professional pictures for
Mm-hmm.
NFL games.
Mm-hmm.
That was caught me off guard one day.
Him and Ken Griffey Jr.
Yeah, to say Griffey
Yeah.
does too.
Didn't Griffey photograph like the Olympics or something? Like he did something pretty high profile.
I think you're right. I don't remember exactly.
I think he was part of the. I could be wrong, but I thought it was some of the World Baseball Classic as well.
Oh, maybe that's what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what I was thinking of. Lindor. Tovar.
That's a name we haven't seen yet coming up.
Honus Wagner. I think that one's worth $6 million.
Probably not that one.
Darn it. I thought we could have sent somebody into retirement tonight. Better luck next time.
Yeah.
Guys. Better luck next time. Jeter. I rewatched Jeter's last at bat earlier today when he was playing in Boston. The Boston fans giving him a standing ovation. That just shows the level of respect, you know. Jackson Holiday. That is that, as they say, folks. The fastest sorter in the Midwest is already ready over there waiting on me. We had the Fred McGriff auto, and then this mysterious platinum blue foil Rhett Lauder.
The big number?
No.
No numbered cards that I'm aware of.
Just out of curiosity.
So it could be. But the other Julio Rodriguez is not
Mm-hmm.
probably some things are.
Yeah, I think it's that was Rhett Louder that we got.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we'll make it easy.
Hobby exclusive. SP hobby exclusive blue foil. But they don't have SP prices, do they?
Nope.
You'd think, considering we only got one in the box,
Yeah.
that it would have.
It's because it was the first one I'd seen. But yeah, there was actual print as well. Black and white orange foil. Oh, it's 2021. That's why. Well, we learn something new every day.
Yeah.
And
Interesting.
I guess since Roberto's gone, we should check the live for all three people watching. Probably good. Do you want to open it?
You can come right here. I'll move. Here. Go right ahead. Go right ahead. So.
I don't have get really good luck. Please. Probably have to go like this one. It's not.
I'm not sure. I all my good luck might be gone now. We might have used it all on those.
No, 11.
There's still some good luck in there.
She's shooting for one thing, and she swears it's in one of the boxes.
You want to open your box?
Do you want me to open it?
Won't go long.
Because I will get out of the way if you want to open.
Have fun. Have fun. That's what you're here for.
All right.
We're here for moral support. Technically, I did pick that box. So let's see if
You didn't let Scott pick it?
Nope.
Oh
Double trouble.
I let Scott pick my Pokemon box, and he dropped it.
man. This is a personal box for Nick and Geisha. This is the 25 Prospect Edition. We did one last week too, right?
We actually did two last week.
That's right. There's only 6 packs in this.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a
I thought it was
But 4 guaranteed autos, so
weird. I won't throw it away.
You got to be one.
yep.
you.
All right.
No.
Josh Hammond,
No, what's that's one.
Yep.
Soto,
Do you want the list for the rest?
No, well, I'm gonna get that. I'll get him.
Okay.
Ooh, look who's that. Look who's that.
Ethan Holiday.
Holiday showing up. Ping.
It's also one of the cover athletes for the Bowman baseball that's coming out.
Got a Mason White out of 199. Should probably top like that too. All right. Walker Janik.
Yep.
San Diego. Austin Bateman. Freeland. Quentin Young out of 149. Minnesota. Little blue there. Minnesota. Comparison to Ellie De La Cruz. According to the back of the card. Nolan Schultz for Chicago. Prepping for the pros.
Guacamole, you know his name? DePaula.
Jacob Wilson. Ty Floyd. And Spencer Jones. Ty Floyd is the card that somebody brought to me at the show. Somebody came up to me with a really nasty patch of his. And I said, I don't know who this is. I've never heard of him. And I started like looking up because it was like a flawless collegiate out of like 25, but the patch was just disgusting.
Yeah.
Well, the comps were like $8 because nobody's heard of him. You know, he's still a prospect.
Yeah.
Well, had I known he was, I guess, this early in his infancy, I probably would have taken a shot at it maybe, but I was like, no. She had $30 on it, and she said, well, I'll give it to you for 25. And I said, well, the last sales were 4 and 8 or something.
Yeah.
Titus Sissel?
Yep.
Arizona. That one is not numbered.
There's a couple big names in here that have kabooms that I did not expect to have kabooms.
Really? Ricardo Cabrera. Hagen Smith Domination. Haroon Escobar
Yep.
to 299. Some of these guys' names.
Some, not that Escobar.
Talking about Pablo?
Yeah. That's still
So he-
Escobar.
I was gonna say, I don't think he's
No,
did I throw away your pack? I did.
it's fine. You perfect.
I normally don't. I'm usually good at it. Jacob Wilson. Flores. Cam Caminiti. Wyatt Sanford. That should be numbered.
Out of
199.
Thank you.
Got the Domination Paul Skeens. And Charlie Condon.
Strict Condon. Yep. The future of Colorado for now.
Fourth Schubert. 2 packs to go. How are you feeling right now? Just a good box.
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
Yes. Yes. I saw it. I saw.
Make her sweat it. Make her sweat it.
But I don't know it's that.
I don't know what she saw. That's why
Yeah.
I'm like, wait a second, what are we about to see? Jordan Lawler.
I thought something else.
He's a future legend.
Okay.
It says it right there.
Yeah.
Future legend. You know what they say about legends?
Never die.
Heroes get remembered, but legends never die. That's right.
I thought it was the K word.
Yeah, I thought it was.
Yeah, I seen the silver. I
Yeah.
thought it was the K word.
It's okay.
So out of I won't tell you all the names, but would you rather have an Aaron Judge kaboom or Paul Skeens kaboom?
Ooh. I think I would take Judge.
Do.
But it's close for me. Who would you guys take?
See? You too, George. George.
I mean, out of all the names on this list, I would probably take an Ethan Holiday kaboom.
Right. But that's not the question you posed to me.
I know.
I'm gonna try.
How dare you?
Roman Anthony. Johnny King for
know these people?
Toronto.
You know what that means? Kaboom's still on the shelf.
out of 125. So would you take Skeens?
I think I would take Skeens.
Yeah. Like I said, I think for me it's close.
I get people rather invest in someone who holds a bat than throws the ball. But
That one's out of 88.
99.
Oh, it is 99. Sorry. We need more light. I feel like I'm in
Mister, I was ready to go home.
the dark back here.
Okay.
That's a number thing.
Purple. Dean Curley
Old Dean Curley.
to 49.
I believe he is a Cleveland Guardian. Yep.
Cleveland. Well, that's not a bad one to hit around here.
Still waiting in there.
Yeah.
Drew Fisher. There you go.
Thank you, Mike.
No problem. No problem.
In holiday pink.
I know. I wonder what so I'll just speak out loud while two of us are watching, and I believe it's both Geisha and I, but Bobby Witt Jr., Jacob Mizorowski, Dylan Cruz, Ethan Holiday, Roman Anthony, Marcelo Mayer, Tyler Bremner, Eli Willits, Jacob Wilson, Paul Skeens, Kate Anderson, Nick Kurtz, don't know this guy's name, but Aloy, Liam Doyle, James Wood, Aaron Judge, Ava Arquette, Cam Smith, Hai Song Kim, and Drew Burris. That is the Kaboom checklist.
Well, I could see a couple of those guys like James Wood or Nick Kurtz. Would they be still a rookie? Kaboom.
I believe so, because I have seen someone post the James Wood and the Marcelo Mayer.
Okay.
And I believe the James Wood was.
So I suppose you could see an argument for maybe one of those rookie versions.
Yes.
But as I sit, not being a baseball aficionado, I would choose the Judge.
Yeah, will you?
But
Yeah, what? Will you help me?
Skeens, I think Skeens long term has the potential to be a different type of pitcher than what we're used to. Like you said, people would rather have somebody that swings a bat than throws a ball. But because of Skeens' social impact with Livy,
Yeah.
he could end up on a little different stratosphere than
How much? Done?
Yeah. So it was the Livy Dunn, Allen Ginter, one of one
Yeah.
auto.
I saw that.
What was it, 8,000
Oh.
or 4,000?
It was almost 5,000. But
Oh.
I didn't even think I've seen some of her Leaf stuff. I don't even think that Allen and Ginter card is that nice of a card compared to some of the others that she's got out there.
Yeah.
Like just from a looks perspective.
Probably with false pizza.
Yeah. Well,
someone bought it to try to sell it to Paul Skeens, and Paul's like, I live with her. It's okay.
mhm.
But I would probably say
What time we got?
7:15. Think it's that time.
Yeah. I mean, we can let it run till
So I think the last comment was Mr. Ethan Gibson when we were opening Stadium Club.
we've only got one watcher, and it's probably somebody in our room. Be
So
my
I say,
guess.
does it count as me if I'm watching it?
Probably somebody in our room if if that's the deal.
Yeah. What time's the draft start?
7. It
Oh,
should be. They should have probably already announced Ozzy. I'm curious where Lauren Betts goes. She had a unique moment after their or right before their championship game, they were having a press conference, and she sat down, and they called on a reporter to ask her a question, and she goes, "Can I just tell you, everybody in the room, before we answer his question, I went to high school with him." She goes, "I had like statistics class with him." She goes, "It's so great to see, like she knew his name, and she started talking about it, and like she just lit up." And so then they talked to the guy, and he's like, "It just meant the world to me that she even knew who I was or remembered me, or like it was a cool moment."
We had just missed it. Miss Fudd did go, obviously, number 1 overall.
Dallas.
Yep.
Yeah, since you told me that other bit of information, that's very interesting, though.
Yep. But I guess at the same time, they did play together at UConn.
Yeah. It's just a whole dynamic with the locker room that you have to.
Yeah. Who did you say you were waiting to see, Miss Betts?
Lauren Betts, yeah.
So they have her 3rd overall as the best on the board at the moment. The Minnesota Lynx have a minute left to punch their pick in.
They'll be Cody McMahon will get drafted probably. She used to play at Ohio State, but this past season she played at Ole Miss. She'll probably go late in the first round, maybe early second round. I think they only do 2 rounds, or maybe 3.
Let's see. I believe it's 3. Yep. The Minnesota Lynx need to make a decision soon. They have 28 seconds.
They're gonna have to. Yeah, they're gonna have to announce their pick.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Because of the work,
Yeah.
attraction needs and
Yeah. We can clean up a little bit.
Yep. I think with the night we've had, it's a slower night.
and everyone's paying attention to the WNBA draft now. So I mean, there's just it's just I understand this.
I had a prediction to Mr. Rob the other day, and not saying that this is why, but when you have possibly the biggest football release 2 days away.
Oh yeah,
It's gonna be a slow.
Yeah.
For sure.
But as always, thanks everyone who hopped in live and said hi, asked some questions, and got to a break. And hopefully we will see you all again here very soon, possibly in the shop as of Wednesday. Come get your Topps Chrome football.